Ahead at 5, an inappropriate relationship with a student. A Mercedes ISD teacher behind bars. The response from the district.
And the trial date now set for a second daycare worker in Brownsville, charged in the hot van death of a little boy, when she will face a jury. Plus, new details in yesterday's officer-involved shooting in Mission. What we've learned about the kidnapping call and the officer who was hurt.
Also ahead, changes in Harlingen. The 6-month freeze on new smoke shops.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First at 5, we are on weather watch as a cold front heads closer to the valley, but it's moving in slower than expected. Thank you so much for joining us at 5. I'm Javier Guerra.
And I'm Christine Galvan. Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is standing by with the updated estimated time of arrival for us. But first, a heads up for those of you with travel plans or with children in college up north.
The top 2/3 of the state of Texas, maybe from San Antonio all the way up to the tip top of the Panhandle, will be the worst hit.
The governor has already issued disaster declarations ahead of the front. It applies to 134 counties. We checked the list. The valley is not on it.
Another big concern with this front is the power grid. We all remember what happened 5 years ago. Now take a listen to the response from the governor about that concern today.
The ERCOT grid has never been stronger, never been more prepared, and is fully capable of handling this winter storm. There is no expectation whatsoever that there's going to be any loss of power from the power grid.
ERCOT says they do expect higher electric demand when the front moves in. Demand is expected to be high for about 3 days, but again, they do expect grid conditions to be on the normal side. So what does this mean for all of us right here in the valley? How should we plan our weekend?
Let's get the updated track from Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey guys, yeah, this is not a 2021 for us. For a lot of Texas, it's going to be a mess. For us, it's going to be a cold front. It's going to get cold. Coldest temperatures coming in on Monday morning, but the front still gets here over the weekend. So if we take a look, we've been talking about the timing of this front for the last couple of days, and we're starting to get a better feel for it, but it still looks like late Saturday night, okay? Rather than coming in Saturday early, it's Saturday night. And then, so we're 85 degrees Saturday afternoon, but Sunday afternoon about 52. So it is a significant cool front moving into the valley, but not like what they're going to see up north. Front arrives Saturday night. It's windy and cold on Sunday. Temperatures in the 40s. Clouds may thin a little bit Sunday afternoon, so we'll probably bump up into the low 50s for a time Sunday afternoon. But then Sunday night, Monday morning, that's where we're going to be near freezing, especially in the colder parts of the valley. And that's going to depend on a lot of things. We're going to bottom out in the low 30s. It's just a question of whether it's 31 or 33, 34, and that's a significant difference. We're going to be in that ballpark, though, Monday morning. No rain, snow, or sleet here. We don't expect anything like that at all. There may be some rain, but not freezing rain. Nothing that will cause any serious problems. If there's freezing rain, it's going to be to the north of us, and there will be some across a lot of Texas. And of course, dangerous travel across much of the state. You've heard about that. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Right now, skies are mostly cloudy. Temperatures reach the 80s in the upper valley, 70s everywhere else. But boy, this front means business for all of Texas. The good news for us is, yes, it's going to get cold, but not as cold as it could. Near freezing Monday morning, that should be the worst of it, and by then any precipitation will be long gone. We'll take a close look at the forecast for all the valley, and we'll talk about Texas weather as well in just a few minutes.
You just heard from the experts, so it may not freeze here locally, but it is going to be cold. Today, Edinburgh became the first Valley city to announce a warming shelter. They're going to open the Sakula Library to people who need a warm place to sleep Sunday and Monday night. Now, this is for people only, no pets allowed. We did speak today with experts about keeping pets safe if they need to be outside. We're going to show you how to make a shelter to keep them warm coming up at 6.
And our coverage continues now with the preparations underway on the island. The folks over at Sea Turtle Inc. say we could see cold stunned sea turtles. Staff will be on standby for rescues. Sea turtles get cold stunned when the water drops below 50 degrees. That causes them to stop swimming and risk drowning.
They know they're supposed to move their flippers to swim. They know they need to raise their head up out of the water to breathe air. They know all those things, but because they're cold, their body is not responding to their natural instincts.
Sea Turtle Link says more than 5,000 sea turtles had to be rescued during the historic 2021 freeze.
Local TxDOT workers will be in northeast Texas during this cold snap. 26 of them left this morning. They're going to be helping to treat the roads to prevent them from icing over. Now, we are not expecting ice locally. We want to stress that. But TxDOT does say they will have crews on standby here in the valley just in case.
We're going to be monitoring weather forecast. Our major concerns right now are the ranch land area. We're looking at possibly Zapata, Heronville, Falfurrias, Sarita, perhaps maybe even San Manuel. But again, we're monitoring forecasts and we're going to adjust our plan accordingly.
The workers who left for Northeast Texas will be there at least through Sunday. A reminder, if you don't already have the KRGV weather app, you can download it right now before that front moves in. It is free, and it does have an hour-by-hour forecast, so you can see when temperatures start dropping and by how much. You can also sign up to get push notifications that will send weather alerts right to your phone.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
Hey, good evening, Valley. Happy Thursday. So conditions are pretty calm overall across our traffic map. We have mostly green across the board, just very minor yellows and reds, which indicates some slowdowns. And we also don't have any accidents to report at this time. So most of the slowdowns are happening north and southbound on 281 within the FAR area. But let's get a closer look at one of our live TxDOT cams overlooking Interstate 2 and Mile 2. Steady flow overall. Conditions are pretty calm for right now, but we are not yet at peak rush hour, so everything could possibly change. But getting a close look at some of our more live TxDOT cams across the Rio Grande Valley, a steady flow overall within FAR, Mercedes, Harlingen, and Port Isabel. But just give yourself some extra time before heading out the door just in case. But as far as those drive times, well, they're also average across the board. From Edinburgh to McAllen's an 18-minute commute, Rio Grande City to McAllen 49, and from South Padre Island to McAllen, it's about 77. But if you see anything out there that you want to report like an accident, go ahead and give us a call at 956-968-5555.
New at 5, a Mercedes ISD teacher arrested. They're accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student. The district posted this statement on social media about 2 hours ago. They said the arrest came after the district was tipped off about the alleged relationship between the student and a high school teacher. The teacher was placed on administrative leave at the start of the investigation. The district says they're now in the process of firing the teacher. We're working to find out that name of the teacher. We'll be sure to keep you updated. A late-night crash in Harlingen left one motorcyclist dead. It happened on the intersection of Grimes and Loop 499. Police say the crash involved the motorcyclist and an SUV. Now you're looking at pictures sent to us by a viewer. We're told the person on the motorcycle initially survived the crash but died about 2 hours later. Police say the driver of the SUV did stay at the scene and is cooperating with police.
New details now in yesterday's officer-involved shooting in Mission. We told you yesterday there were 2 suspects. Today we learned they may see a judge tomorrow. In case you missed it, that shooting happened in broad daylight after police responded to a kidnapping call. It happened in the parking lot of an IBC bank. Police told us today the kidnapping victim is safe. We are still waiting on specifics about that part of the investigation. We also learned the officer who was hurt is doing okay, but is not back at work just yet. A trial date now set for the second daycare worker charged in last year's hot van death of a little boy in Brownsville. It's going to be February 23rd for Cindy Reese. She is charged with injury to a child and the death of Logan Urbina. Logan died last June after he had been left in a daycare van for nearly 5 hours following a field trip. Reese has pleaded not guilty. Another woman, Karen Silva, pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. She was deported last month after a judge granted her request for shock probation. Still ahead, we are live in Harlingen, where city leaders are taking a closer look at smoke shops.
And the flood relief for neighbors in Weslaco, the new project that's on the way.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Visit Bert Ogden Kia in Mission today and lease a new Kia Sorento for just $399 a month and make no payments for 90 days. Plus, get the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
We shop the competition so you don't have to.
At Bert Ogden Kia in Mission, dale gas.
Is your home ready for a new look? Ready for a fresh style? Blacks is ready to help make it happen. During our massive clearance, you can get 0% interest for 48 months. Plus, save up to 70% on clearance items. Shop the massive January clearance going on now, only at Lax.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments for 120 days on select Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $2,250 allowance on Encore GX.
Discover the culture, flavor, and stories of the RGV. Join us every day as we showcase everything that makes the Valley one of a kind.
RGV on 3, 1, 2, 3! RGV!
Food, fashion, family, and fiesta, weekdays at 3 right here on Channel 5. This is Take 5, your front row seat to the 956.
Embrace every unexpected turn. The new Mazda CX-90s. Save with 1.9% APR for up to 36 months. With over 30 to choose from. We shop the competition so you don't have to when you shop from Bert Ogden Mazda in Mission.
Back now with the Valley City that's not allowing new smoke shops to open up, at least for right now.
The pause is happening in Harlingen, and that's where we find Karen Lucetto. Karen, this is an update somewhat connected to a decision they made last month.
We are off Dixieland Road here in Harlingen. This is the area where city commissioners recently declined to approve the opening of a new smoke shop in this area. That's because there's a school nearby just down the road, less than a mile away, and that business is not the only one. For the next 6 months, business owners who want to open or expand a smoke shop will be told no. Starting today, different departments, including planning and zoning, police, the health department, and the municipal court will be conducting a study. Officials will be taking a closer look at adding regulations. These include a limit on the number of smoke shops near one another where businesses can be opened, and
I think some of the products that are being sold, there were some questions about that. So if we could potentially implement anything as, within the legal realm, if we can impose restrictions on the type of products that are being sold.
According to the city's planning and zoning director, Harlingen has seen 7 to 8 applications to open smoke shops over the last year. They say it's raising concerns from the communities centered around public safety and health. After the study, recommendations will be presented to the board for approval. Coming up at 6, we'll be taking a closer look at the concerns coming from residents. In Harlingen, Karen Lucetto, Channel 5 News.
It's been a warm day across the valley today, warm at the coast as well. Temperature data has gone missing. It was 72 last time I looked, but they might actually catch a nice sunset there this evening. Tomorrow, Saturday, look pretty good. Sunday, that's a different story. We'll update you forecast after the break.
Infantry captain, federal prosecutor, Trump-endorsed conservative Eric Flores. Trump gives Eric his complete and total endorsement because he's an America First patriot who will never let you down.
I'm Eric Flores, and I approve this message.
Drive the future now. The all-electric Cadillac Optic. Zero gas, all attitude. Luxury that moves like power. Yours for just $349 a month. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bert Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
After a crash, but especially after an 18-wheeler crash, people are getting taken advantage of.
We are helping people take their power back. That's the intention behind it.
So dial 778.
So take your power back.
With T you get a no-fee guarantee, where you will win or you don't pay a fee. So dial the 7. You heard it from T. Be a hero for running.
Make yourself comfortable in the new Volvo 2026 XC60. Now just $489 per month. Plus, no payments for 90 days. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Only at Volvo Cars, Edinburgh.
Back in '86, Stevie Ray Vaughan inspired Texans to take pride in ending roadside litter. That spirit lives on. Let's keep it going and do our part to keep Texas looking its best. I'm proud to take part in keeping Texas roads free from trash.
Don't Mess with Texas has meant don't litter for 40 years. Let's keep it up.
Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
Looking for a furry friend to brighten your day? Every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon, we'll be highlighting an adorable animal looking for their forever home.
Very lovable, loves cuddles.
Then on Take 5, join us for our Love Your Pets segment. A local veterinarian joins us in studio with advice to keep your pets happy and healthy.
You're trying to give your dog a pill? You can put it in a little piece of this.
Join us every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon and Take 5.
Pet of the Week is supported by Bert Ogden Hyundai.
Infantry captain, federal prosecutor, Trump-endorsed conservative Eric Flores. Trump gives Eric his complete and total endorsement because he's an America First patriot who will never let you down.
I'm Eric Flores, and I approve this message.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey folks, let's start again with what's going on across the area, and let's put links 1 behind me if we can, so we can talk about that. And if we take a look, and we talked about this briefly earlier about how we expect, here it goes, the front took them in Saturday night. The model's been all over the place on it, but now they're coming together that Saturday day is still going to be warm, probably in the mid-80s Saturday during the day. Front comes in overnight Saturday night into early Sunday. Temperatures fall into the 40s, might recover briefly into the 50s Sunday afternoon, but with wind chill, that wind's going to be very gusty, so it's going to feel like it's in the 20s, especially during the morning hours on Sunday. Cold this morning of actual temperatures near freezing. That will happen probably 6, 7 o'clock Monday morning. I shouldn't say no rain, because there will be some light rain around with the front, but no snow or sleet or freezing rain or anything like that here. The most dangerous weather, though, is going to be well to our north. This is, this is a cold snap for us, but this is not a crazy one like we saw in 2021 or anything like that. No frozen precipitation here, so, power outages not quite as likely here as what you're going to see up north. 80 right now, southeast winds about 7, dew points in the 60s, so it's relatively humid. Valley-wide temperatures, upper 70s and low 80s, a little bit cooler at the beach right now, 68 degrees at South Padre. So future track, I'm putting the temperatures and the cloud cover together on this one, so you won't see the pretty colors of oranges and reds of the temperatures, but you will still see the numbers. And we go into tomorrow afternoon, upper 70s, low 80s across the area, but mostly cloudy skies. Let's keep going. Get into Saturday. Here's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Temperatures are up into the 80s. This is the GFS model, still the fastest model with the front, and it brings the front in Saturday evening. Since by Saturday night it's through and temperatures are beginning to drop. The European model, a couple of the others say it's not going to happen that fast. It won't happen until after midnight. Regardless, by Sunday morning it'll be through and temperatures will be a whole lot chillier, likely in the upper 40s by Sunday morning with a strong north wind, wind chill readings in the 20s and low 30s. It's going to feel really cold Sunday morning. Some thoughts that the clouds may thin a little bit Sunday afternoon. The precipitation is gone. No rain left by then, and if that happens, we'll climb back into the 50s. But then Monday morning, look at the breaks in the clouds. That's an issue. Clouds break, temperatures drop, and if that happens early Monday morning, we'll be 2 or 3 degrees colder than what this is showing right now, which will put us right in that freezing neighborhood for Monday morning. We're talking 32, 31. Get out in the ranch lands, maybe 30. We're going to have to watch for that. And if these clouds continue to show signs of breaking Monday morning, that will be the issue. Closer to the coast, not a problem. But inland, we'll have to watch. And again, we're not talking about 20s or teens. We're talking 30 to 32, something like that. Monday afternoon, it warms up a little bit, but not all that much in the 40s. And Tuesday, we do it again. Some thought that if it clears out for Tuesday morning, it could be quite cold again. Right now, we're forecasting 35 for Tuesday morning and then 48, 46, 49 for lows, and highs warm back up. It's a short shot, just 2 or 3 really cold days across the area. Rain chances by Monday when it's cold, the coldest. We don't see any chance of rain. So again, kind of wrap it up. It was still warm on Saturday, colder but not freezing on Sunday. Coldest temperatures on Monday morning, near freezing, but by then, no precipitation. So no freezing rain, no freezing drizzle, no sleet or snow, and then we warm up next week. Quick check of the rest of Texas. I want to show you the ice up north. This is by Friday night at 10. We're starting to see a glaze from Abilene to Dallas. If you have plans to travel up there, I just write that off. I wouldn't plan on doing that at all. And the ice is going to spread from there to the east. Also, travel plans, We're talking the Dallas airport, the Houston airport, eventually the Atlanta airport, all going to be glazed over with ice. Airports are going to be shut down. I have a funny feeling. And the snow comes in a little later. That happens later Saturday night into Sunday across North Texas. They end up with quite a bit before it's over with, but the heavier snowfall totals are farther. Look at Fort Smith, Arkansas. 14, 17, 18 inches of snow into Nashville, Lexington, up into the northeast. For Texas, it cuts off north of Austin. So I don't think we see any snow any closer than Austin, probably north of that, closer to Dallas. So tonight, 65, a mild night. Tomorrow, 82, a warm day. No rain tomorrow. Southeast winds gusting to 25 miles an hour. So 85 on Saturday. Front comes in. We rebound a little bit during the day on Sunday to 57. There's your coldest right at the freezing mark. Give or take a degree or two is going to matter, right? If it's below freezing, that impacts pipes and things like that. So we're going to keep that in mind as we get closer to it, and then we slowly warm up next week. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.
Next at 5, a boost in pay, a boost in interest at the Cameron County Sheriff's Office. The applications pouring in.
Plus a detour for some of you who live in Weslaco. The reason, a drainage improvement project. How much the project is worth and when it's expected to be completed.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is a finalist for the Flash Weather Person of the Year. The finalist with the most votes wins. You can vote now by scanning the QR code on your screen. You can vote for Tim every day until January 30th. Congrats, Tim.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $8,000 on this 2026 Sierra 1500 model. We are professional grade.
Too often, families are torn apart when trying to divide a loved one's assets. Unfortunately, knowing if you will need a will or a trust can be confusing. I'm attorney Susana Silva, and I will guide you through the process. Don't wait. Call me now.
It's time for the 30th annual Vamos Golf Tournament presented by DHR Health. Join us on March 7th. Golfers will have the opportunity to win over $20,000 in prizes, plus a chance to win a 2026 Lexus from North Park Lexus, Rio Grande Valley. Every swing helps raise funds for Vamos scholarships. For more information, visit VamosScholars.org or call 956-800-4085. Vamos needs your support to continue granting scholarships to graduating high school seniors in the Rio Grande Valley. Deadline to register is February 27th. Vamos!
I've got a family, and the Ford F-150 just fit. With the Pro Power, we can go off the beaten path with a camper and not have to worry about it. My wife loves it just because it's comfortable. It's our commuter, our trip taker, our hauler. It just does everything for us. I'm Patrick, and this is my Ford F-150 Hybrid.
Get $5,250 cash on F-150 or choose 3.9 for $72 plus $3,250 cash.
Ford is the best in Texas.
New at 5, the Cameron County Sheriff's Office says it has seen a surge of interest from people looking to join the department as deputies or jailers. Right now, 16 deputies are in the process of joining the force. Another 50 jailers are also pending. The sheriff credits a recent 10% pay increase. We're told before the pay boost, they were only getting about 3 applications per month. That number jumped to 10.
It's about them getting paid what they deserve. You know, and that's what I fight for. And like I said, we were very blessed.
The sheriff is also working to secure additional funding by restarting a program that would allow the county to house federal detainees.
Well, if you live by or commute through Agostadero Street and Bridge Avenue in Weslaco, expect delays in the next 2 weeks. City crews will be closing portions of those streets to improve drainage. This is part of the ongoing drainage project at Mayor Pablo Peña Park. Box culverts will be installed under Agostadero and Sinclair Streets. When completed, the $4.5 million project will benefit over 800 homes. Funding is coming from the Texas Water Development Board. The city says they don't know when the next phase will begin. Construction on the first phase is expected to wrap up in early November. We're checking in with our Pump Patrol team after the break. 225 is this week's local average so far. We'll see if our Pump Patrol team can beat it next.
Built to tough it out and to take it easy.
built to carry tradition and to make new ones. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2026 Tundra SR5 for $519 a month for 36 months. Offer ends February 2nd.
Toyota. Let's go places.
After an 18-wheeler accident, you need a law firm that delivers results. Novel Law Group fights for maximum compensation. Over $1 billion won for accident victims. Call 956-ABOGADO now and let us fight for you.
Hey, you made it!
Hey, I told you I would.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes, but I need to stretch.
Okay, let's stretch. 1 in 4 adults sit for 8+ hours daily. This year, I challenged my friends to move more. Okay, so how long do you think we've been walking?
20 minutes?
35 minutes.
35 minutes?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Just 20 minutes a day helps reduce stress, high blood pressure, and stroke risk. Okay, we made it. Let's take some pictures.
Hey, ready for the next one.
Ken Paxton isn't just corrupt, he's weird. Paxton's been caught in multiple affairs, resulting in his wife divorcing him. As AG, Paxton cashed in on your dime, pocketing $2 million from a taxpayer-funded contract. His staff turned him in for bribery and corruption. He fired them, violating the Whistleblower Act and costing Texas taxpayers millions, breaking the law. Ken Paxton, too corrupt, too weird to be our senator. Texans for conservative majorities responsible for the content of this ad.
Lease the incredible Hyundai Tucson today for just $289 a month, or make no payments for 90 days. Plus, get America's best warranty covering 10 years or 100,000 miles. We shop at competition so you don't have to. Visit Richard Lipsy today at Burr Ogden Harlingen Hyundai.
Tell me, guys.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is a finalist for the Flash Weather Person of the Year. The finalist with the most votes wins. You can vote now by scanning the QR code on your screen. You can vote for Tim every day until January 30th. Congrats, Tim.
Back now with a look at gas prices around the valley. Viewer Rebecca Meza found gas for $2.27 in Mission at the HEB on Conway and 495.
Ray Hernandez found gas for $2.25 on Texas and 8th Street in Weslaco. Let's see if our in-house team can beat $2.25.
Hello everyone, this is photojournalist Carlos Mendoza here in South Padre Island at the corner of Polaris Drive and Padre Boulevard, where the gallon of gas is, that's right, $2.39.
Hey Valley, this news photographer Ramiro Castro Jr. out here Mercedes off Expressway 83 and North Texas Avenue, where your gas is $2.55 a gallon.
Hey everyone, news photographer Kel Tippins here. I'm here on South 10th Street and West Military Highway, where gas here at Stripes in McAllen is $2.35.
All right, today's best price, Ray, $2.25 in Weslaco.
If you see a better deal, we want to know about it. Snap a picture and send us an email to news@krgv.com.
All right, the fronts are coming probably late Saturday, so it's still a warm day Saturday, 85. Then we drop into the 40s briefly Sunday, and rebound a little bit. And then the coldest morning is Monday morning, right around freezing, give or take a couple of degrees. And that matters, whether it's 33 or 31, that does matter. But we're right in that vicinity. We can get a better grip on it as we go through the next couple of days. And then we rebound next week. Still could be chilly Tuesday morning and then back into the 70s. By the middle of the week, maybe another front next weekend.
And before we go, here's a last look at those TxDOT cams across the Rio Grande Valley. A steady flow overall, just very minor slowdowns and still no accidents to report at this time. But those drive times are also green across the board. So from Brownsville to Weslaco, it's a 37-minute commute. Brownsville to Harlingen, 22. And from Brownsville to McAllen, about 54. But as always, give yourself some extra time before heading out the door, just in case.
And a Pump Patrol related breaking news. I just got a text from Robert Jurado. He found gas for $2.19, Trenton and Jackson. That would have been our best price today. That is with the Easy Pay card though. Okay. So thank you, Robert, for sending that in. Thank you all of our viewers for sending in those Pump Patrol submissions, and just keep them coming.
Keep on sending them, for sure.
That's going to do it for us at 5.
Don't forget, more local headlines in 30 minutes.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
After a crash,